So for a man that says my wife doesn't speak to me as if I'm a slave, go by this, go there, doesn't even ask politely. You when you come with that mindset, that she ought to know this, she ought to know that this is how she should speak to me. She ought to know that she needs to be respectful and kind. You destroy your marriage because you bring in those expectations. Rather, make up your mind that you know what, she may not know, she may be tired, there's something that's going on, but I'm going to step in and help to get that cleared out. And so you're not coming with what's wrong with you, that you don't know what you're supposed to do. I'm going to show you that you're doing the wrong thing. It is this mindset, this judgmental mindset, this mindset that I'm going to prove to you that you're wrong, that breaks the connection. So you don't want to do that. Before you start doing things to spice things up, first get to fix some of these little things in your mind, so that when your connection starts to be restored, you just flow on. You just flow on. What else can destroy the connections apart from expectations and the heart that brings judgment? Another thing that can bring it is passions. When you have two different passions, especially things that are very, very important to both of you, like your job, like your ministry, and family. So those three things, if you are not on the same page on those, you can gradually drift apart and have disconnection in your emotional disconnection will begin to happen. But why does it really happen? Do we expect you and your spouse to have the same passions? No. Where it comes in is where the disconnection comes in is you are viewing the other person's passion as if they're not as important. This is what breaks the emotional connection. It is, and that comes from our own pre programming from when we were born. Somehow our thought is that this thing that this person likes is not as important as what I like. And so we approach them with judgment. So it is a judgment that usually breaks the connection. It's the judgment. Whether it is because of negative weaknesses and behaviors, you judge them that they ought to know, or their passions, you judge the passion that it's not as important. Why are they spending so much time on it? Why are they not doing it the way you want it to be done? And when people are when you think like that, you don't even have to say it. The moment you start thinking it in your spirit, you think it in your heart, it pours out of your body, pours out of your behavior, your body language, and your spouse begins to see that I cannot share my thoughts with this person. I cannot share my joy with this person, because each time I share my joy, she shuts it down. And you may not even know that you're doing that, because you feel that that thing is not as important. And if you want to fix your marriage, then you want to build back in emotional connection, and if this is your own problem, what you need to do is tell yourself that whatever my spouse is passionate about is important to them, and I choose to believe that that is also important to me.